Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Jay Vaz, and you're watching the Jay Vaz Show, a music and entertainment podcast. We got some special guests with us today, but before we get you there, make sure you follow us on all the social media pages at the Jay Vaz Show. Check out the website, thejvazshow.com, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Jay Vaz Show. If you're an independent or an up-and-coming artist, make sure you submit your music to artists at the Jay Vaz Show. All of those links are on the description of the video and the podcast. And let's get right into this. Joining us today, Blow Tima Ent, B.G.P, Wreck-A-Nize, and JV
Rhymes.
JV Rhymes. Welcome to the show, man. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man.
Doing good, man.
Doing good.
Good vibes.
So what's up, man? We were chopping it up before we started recording, and we were talking about how we've been trying to make this happen for a while now, and we're finally making it happen. And we've been looking forward to it. Hopefully the people enjoy it as much as we do doing this. And let's get right into this. So will you guys introduce yourselves? Let us know where you guys are originally from and how you guys got involved in the music industry.
Well, my name is B.G.P. I'm from Saltillo, Coahuila, Mexico, and we got into this music a couple of years ago, man. It's been a good while, good run. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it since a youngin', man, making beats, recording, doing studio time. Let you talk to my boy Wreck-A-Nize right quick.
Yo, what up? I go by the name of Wreck-A-Nize. I'm from Eagle Pass, Texas, originally born. I lived in Allende, Coahuila for like 5 years, and then I came over here to Houston, and it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
I go by JV Rhymes. I'm from Southside, that's Pearland, Texas. I was born here. Been doing music since the age of 8, really linked up with B.G.P. like at the age of 15. Since then, we just been rocking and making music nonstop, trying to improve on our tactics, styles, anything to get with the new wave, new sound, to make something new.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up. Wanted to ask you guys, how long have you guys been working together as Blow Tima Ent?
Since day one, man, probably early 2000s, 2001. When we started the whole label, and slowly we started gaining people, and the people that have been from day one are still the same people that are with us now. Like, we don't have no one new and no one old. It's the same motherfuckers. Which, by the way, shout out to A.S., Sambo, DJ Zone, Marco Blue, V Banks, Juice, Ricky Real. That's the whole team right there. We got people that DJ, we got people that rap, we got people that do graphic designs and music videos and all that shit for us.
Oh, so y'all
it's
like
a full team
everything's
camp.
Original.
In-house,
in-house. Of course, though, we do hire people to do films, and we do hire people to do artwork as well. But 9 times out of 10, we're usually doing our own work. Like, for instance, this cover here was designed by me and my brother Juice. The new album that I just released, Without You, I designed the cover along with my brother Juice, so it's all in-house and all that, man.
That's what's up, man. So let me ask you guys this. Being that you guys do everything in-house, how much of a convenience is that, or is it a difficult task to be able to all of y'all come together and agree on an album cover, agree on a beat, or how what are the advantages and disadvantages of being in a
we're very tough critics upon each other, man, and we have something called quality control. So we got to make sure that everything we do is on point. And the reason why we're all in-house, bro, is because we're from the hood, bro. We grew up in, I came from North Central, you know what I'm saying, which is Quitman, Fifth Ward down the street. So there was not a lot of money, so we couldn't buy beats. So I started making beats. We couldn't afford to pay music videos because we were little teenagers with no jobs, you know what I'm saying? So we started making the music videos, the graphic designs. How we gonna pay someone, to design the graphics for us? So
it really has its benefits to everything, as far as quality control as well. Because sometimes you make it or break. Sometimes you can have a good verse and it stays. Sometimes you have a bad verse and it got to get cut, and we have to respect that as artists. Really, we're understanding as far as like family, should we say?
Yeah.
We've been at it for a minute now.
We'll tell each other to rewrite our own verses too.
Okay, I was about to ask that.
And we cut motherfuckers off too, man.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, y'all shit was whack.
We'll cut them off. We're cold, bro.
We'll give them a chance though. Like, you might want to rewrite that. That didn't come out right.
It's business, bro, and that's the first thing how we see things. It's business. We're gonna sell it. It's a product, so we gotta make sure that everything's 100% right.
Yeah,
of course.
For sure. Yeah, because that's got to be, you got to know each other or be comfortable with each other long enough
Oh,
to be
yeah.
like, hey, bro, like this is a tight ass track, but your verse,
Yeah.
bro.
And you got to take criticism too. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
take
gotta
that
be
well,
able to-
because some
gotta be
people
able
gonna
to
get
take
mad.
that.
You know,
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
called
like that.
Constructive, man. You got to
Yeah.
construct criticism.
It'll make you better in the long run, though.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you being from Pearland, Wreck-A-Nize being from Eagle Pass, and then B.G.P, you being from Coahuila, obviously all three of you guys were influenced by different,
100.
different cultures. Just
Mhm.
Yes.
who were you guys initially influenced by?
Well, I guess I'll start first, man. Well, I was a little mojado, you know what I'm saying? I came here when I was 5.
Oh, I thought you were a fan of Mojado.
No, yo era mojado, way. Like my grandpa crossed the border, you know what I'm saying? Then my peoples came illegally and all that, and we were illegal for a good while until, thank God, my grandpa, R.I.P. He hooked us up and we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? But I got my music from my pops. My pops is a musician. He always played music. He played the guitar. I would grow up and see him play. So that's my main inspiration. Secondary, I grew up jamming corridos, norteños, fucking Selena. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of great Mexican artists. And then from there, my mama, she was a big Beatles fan. Still is. And, the Beatles, 80s music. I grew up jamming all that. And then my big brother, A.S., around the age when I was, 9, 10, he started coming around with the Swisher House albums, with the South Park Mexican albums, with the Master P albums. And I was a little kid jamming Selena, so from going from, corridos and all that, Tex-Mex, Ramon Ayala, to like
To rap.
No Limit and all that, man, like Tupac, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
South Park Mexican, though, man, was a huge inspiration. A.S., he told me, like, bro, they're Mexicans just like us, man. If they could do it, we could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Jamming Swisher House. We started as DJs, me and Screw and Chopping and all that. You know what I'm saying? And slowly we started rapping and all. Wreck-A-Nize?
Yeah, my first influences were, of course, Spanish music too. Like he said, Selena, the corridos, all that stuff. And then it wasn't up until I came over here to Houston and got into rap music. And just like B.G.P said, man, when I first heard rap, I was like, what is this? Like, it was so cool, so inspirational, hearing people from the hood talk about stuff that I would go through, and I would see. And I just said, man, I could do this, the stuff they talk about, I go through. So I eventually tried it. And then when I got hooked up with B.G.P, I got in the studio and been history ever since, man.
Well, I got inspired. My grandfather, my uncles, they all do music. And it was a family party one day, and my cousin DJ Zone, DJ, he's like, man, you got a great voice. You should try rapping. I'm like, well, all right, So music's always been in my life as far as my father jamming rock. But I started doing this rap thing because I want like, oh, well, he says I could do it. I'm gonna do it. Trying to prove myself,
Yeah.
because I like, man, I could do this as well, So like inspirations were like Biggie, Pac, Andre 3000 from Outkast, Mobb Deep from Prodigy. It goes a long list, man. Old school lyricists, anything, and music influential, anything good.
Yeah. So, being that you guys grew up listening to, or you say you started listening, hip hop from the get go. You guys growing up listening to like norteños and stuff like that. Obviously, it was a big change, from
Yeah.
like
Yeah, for sure.
talking about Beto Quintanilla or whoever the hell I used to listen to
Yeah.
SPM, completely different style. How exactly did you guys come about? At what time was it when you guys were like, you know what, this is what I want to do? Or how did Blow Tima come together? Was it always you guys knowing each other, or was this like y'all two first? Or
Well, me and A.S. Were the ones that started Blow Tima Ent in North Central, and during that time we had other members, which they kind of like, make their way. But from North Central, I moved to out in Melroute, and I started going to MacArthur 9th grade center, and that's where I met Wreck-A-Nize. I met Blue there, and then from down the line, DJ Zone was also in MacArthur, and he introduced me to JV Rhymes here. And I also went to Lone Star College, is what it's called now.
yeah,
And I met V Banks there. We always try to do better. I had to let go of the school thing though. Wasn't me, man.
I think we all did.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Music is where I'm at right now.
That's where it's at.
But yeah, that's how we started, man. And we was just kids from the block getting together, making music. You
Every
know,
day after school, man, we'll walk to his house to go make music every day after school.
From when you guys first started to now, how much has your style changed?
a lot.
A lot.
Wow, it's
Big
a
time.
huge
A lot.
jump. Huge jump.
We got a new this year specifically. Something happened. I guess I had like an awakening in a way. Musically, like the instrumentals that and the whole production, everything, man, it went from 0 to 100. And not saying 0, but that's how it really feels, man. Like
Yeah.
everything we've been doing is it's amazing. And I'm not even trying to like
It's like a level up.
toot my own
Yeah.
horn or nothing,
Huge
but
change.
including with the rhymes, the patterns, the musical theory,
Cadences.
everything, the quality control, man.
You know, music nowadays it changes rapidly, so
Yeah.
you got to keep up with the times. You
Keep
know,
up
you
with
can't stay with the little simple flow and try to
You gotta
do that
adapt.
on every song.
But at the same time, staying original, you know,
Yeah.
having our own voice, our own sound, and I feel like we're unlocking that key. You know, just the other day, Wreck-A-Nize told me that his son recognized my voice
Yeah.
when he was playing a song. You know, so that means,
dope.
a child. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that means I have a certain way of doing things, and they perceive it that
Yeah,
way.
and it's
Same as
recognizable.
recognize. You hear his voice, you know his voice. You know, and that's what we're trying to do and push, and always
Right.
stay original.
Yeah.
So, obviously being original is very important. And, people can tell when it's you and when you're trying to force the issue.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation how recently it feels like it's cool to be Mexican.
Mhm.
Before this, it wasn't that cool.
It wasn't.
There
Yeah,
weren't
I
too many
remember
people
those
claiming to be
times.
Mexican.
Yeah.
And now you got people. I think I've said this every time we talk about this. I ain't gonna say it, but now you got people trying too hard to prove a point of being Mexican. So
Yeah.
you can tell when people are just being themselves, and when people are just
I know
pushing
what
the
you mean.
issue.
I know what
Yeah.
you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
There's people that are using the Mexican clout basically
Yes.
to blossom from it or some way. But I mean, first off, I am from Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
You got that mark on your shoulder.
Oh, you best believe I'm from
No,
this.
then,
Right here, matter of fact, on this one.
You
All
hear-
day, baby.
You hear his
The
album,
stamp.
Injusticia.
Justicia,
And it's all Spanish.
Yeah.
all
Spanish.
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 Not only are we repping the raza, but hablamos español y aquí estamos para la pinche gente, you know. And I don't want to get too much into politics or nothing like that, but my people struggle a lot, man. And I'm
Yeah.
finally glad that we're getting that clout, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you're repping it and you're proud of it and you're genuine, go all the way, bro.
Yeah.
We got and not only in music, bro, but like look at sports like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of people rising. Andy Ruiz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real Mexican motherfuckers holding
Yeah.
it down. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Yeah.
and the reason I wanted to take it there was because, you guys right now being established in Houston, and you listen to your style of music, and it comes out authentic. It doesn't come out like you guys are forcing an issue.
Yeah.
You guys are not just talking about how Mexican you are on every track, talking about amigos and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of artists out there that like I said, they do push that issue. Now, when SPM went to jail, there was a whole fan base there of people that are proud of being Mexican and
Mhm.
representing.
Of course.
Why has it been so hard for anybody to grab that fan base? Because, again, not taking anything from Cap G, not taking anybody from Peso and all them. They're doing the thing. Shout outs to
Yeah,
them.
they're great.
But they're not taking that fan base. Why do you guys think that is? Like,
Well, I
what's
feel like
missing?
It's not taking a fan base because SPN's fan base is a certain generation, and now it's a new kids on the block. You know, a new generation, new styles, new ways, and this is the future, man. And we're talking now. We got to make the moves, and we're here for it, my man. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, plus like you said, man, you can't force it neither, you know. Sometimes it might come off like you're making a mockery out of the culture too, you know. So
For sure,
you got to be genuine about it. Like I ain't got to put it in your face that I'm Mexican and I rep for Mexicans. You just know, you know.
Yeah.
Pinche nopal enfrente,
Right.
güey. Yeah.
See, I'm starting to think,
At the end of the day, man, you just rapping for the people, you know.
Yeah.
It's all
Look,
that
I wake
matters.
up, un pinche café con dulce, put some Beto Quintanilla on. Like, I'll live it, bro.
He
You know what I'm
Mexican.
saying? Pinche mazapan, you know what I'm saying? Like, we living it, bro. We're real
Yeah.
Mexicans, you know what I'm saying?
See, I'm thinking of the intro for the show. I think it's gonna start off the camera zooming in on that mark.
No.
You know, not just like, yeah, I
Hell
think we're
yeah,
chipped
bro.
or something, man.
What
but,
the fuck is it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, 'cause nobody else has that mark.
It's weird, bro.
So it's like, are we
It's
chipped?
crazy.
Like,
Do they
What if
still
it's
do
a
that to this day?
conspiracy or
Huh?
Do they
something,
still
bro?
do that to this day?
I
I don't think so, bro.
Nah,
I
they
don't think they
don't.
do that.
That's crazy.
What a conspiracy.
we're
huh?
marked. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we
Yeah.
marked? Nah, but so yeah, let's not get into conspiracy theories. Nah.
Weird, yeah.
But,
We talk about them all day.
Yeah.
Speaking of being authentic and stuff, can you guys describe your style? What you think your style is?
It's a mixture of everything, bro. My style personally, I go above hip hop as far as like genres. I go and jam everything, bro. Like you'll catch me jamming Merzbow. I don't know if you know who Merzbow is.
No idea.
Look him up. You won't ever jam him ever again. But I do, bro. I jam opera. I jam, EDM, everything and anything, bro. Just to absorb rhythms, different scales, different chords, different theories, and different lyrics and emotions and all that, and I grab that as inspiration and create my own. That's who I am, and not only lyrically but musically, because I make the instrumentals for Blow Tima Ent and all that,
Yeah,
man.
experimental.
Psychedelic, whatever, we're all here and we jam it all, man. Music is beautiful, man.
Yeah, I would describe my style as more street. I'm more on the street side. I talk about more hood stuff, but I'm a little knowledgeable. I got a little knowledge in it, and I like to do wordplay. I like to switch my words around. Mess with the words a little. This word might mean that, but I could say it again on the next bar, and it means a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
I love to do that. But yeah, very very witty, very street. That's how I would describe me.
I like to stay lyrical with mine. As far as now, I'm working with rhythms, cadences, styles that kind of catch the ear a little different. I try to stay original for most part, but trying to stay with the new wave and also, more of a peaceful, more
Yeah.
calm. Trying to actually make a change. That's
Positivity.
positivity. That's the
Sure.
kind of
We
stuff. my
need
style.
that nowadays, man.
Oh yeah.
There's not enough of that out there nowadays.
Yeah.